Script: The lifestyle of King Edmund I. King Edmund I, often called Edmund the Magnificent, was a monarch whose reign, though short-lived, was pivotal in the shaping of England's medieval history. Ascending to the throne in 939, after the untimely death of his brother, King Ethelstan, Edmund's lifestyle was deeply intertwined with the cultural and political fabric of 10th-century Anglo-Saxon England. The life of King Edmund was centered in a world where power and duty were inseparable. As a king, he would have spent most of his days overseeing the affairs of the kingdom. His court, though not as opulent as later medieval monarchs, would have still been a place of authority, discussion, and diplomacy. With a warrior king's mentality, Edmund was often engaged in battles to protect his realm from both internal and external threats, particularly from the Vikings who still raided and contested English territories. Edmund's daily routine likely began at dawn, with a series of prayers and readings from religious texts, as Christianity had taken firm root in Anglo-Saxon England. He was a devout king, and his court followed strict religious practices, supporting the establishment of monasteries and churches as a means of securing both spiritual and political unity. The king's role wasn't confined to warfare and governance alone, he was also a patron of learning and culture. During his reign, the kingdom saw a flourishing of manuscripts, and though he was not a scholar himself, Edmund supported the intellectual pursuits of his time. His court would have been a meeting ground for poets, scribes, and monks, who recorded his deeds and the history of his reign. Edmund's lifestyle also involved diplomacy. His relationships with neighboring rulers were marked by alliances, marriages, and negotiations. He sought to strengthen England through both military might and strategic marriages, and his own personal life reflected this. His first marriage to Wulfrun, the daughter of a prominent Anglo-Saxon noble, and his second marriage to Egifu, daughter of the King of Wessex, were political alliances designed to solidify his reign and protect his kingdom from Viking invasion. Socially, Edmund would have enjoyed feasts, with his court consuming lavish banquets of meat, bread, and ale, though a great deal of the food was also shared with his warriors and retainers. The Anglo-Saxon people were fond of storytelling, and the king's hall would have echoed with the tales of heroes and gods, reflecting the cultural legacy that Edmund inherited. Though his reign was marred by constant struggles with Viking forces, Edmund the Magnificent ruled with a vision of stability, creating a legacy that would influence the future of England. He passed away in 946, but his lifestyle, rich in both its military conquests and cultural richness, left an indelible mark on the history of England.